Hey everyone, it is Coach Mo coming at you live for another inspirational, out of this world theme. And if you're one of my clients, I would love for you to say hello so I know that you're here. If you're not one of my clients, what's up? Let's get you going. If you're a professional woman who is not feeling how you want to feel, who is not working in the job that pays you what you're worth and that allows you to be recognized and appreciated, we got to get to work on this. This is Coach Mo. I am the creator, founder, and top coach of the KickAss Career Workshop. Why do we say KickAss? Because I want every professional woman on this planet to feel kick-ass, to feel that she is strutting her stuff in a way that serves her soul and her authenticity. If your soul is not the biggest part of how you live your life and how you work, we got some work to do. And I'm going to talk today about a very unlikely trio of awesome women who are talented. Britney, Beyonce, Rihanna. These women are talented. Guess what? Not all of them, not each of them were talented and on stage and Grammy winners when they first started. No. As little girls had a microphone, awkwardly singing. Maybe their voice was too big for their body, but I'm going to tell you what, you can learn from their success. And I'm going to give you some massive success strategies today. You're not going to believe the things that are in your way that are causing you not to be the stage owner. In my 5 shifts webinar, I talk about owning the room. And you might think, well, I've got to be some massive talent. I've got to be a salesperson. I've got to be this charismatic person, and I'm an introverted engineer. You don't have to be any of that to own the room, but what you have to be is in your soul and in your soul's truth and power. That's what Britney, Beyonce, and Rihanna have all gotten. They've all gotten in their power. Now, you can go ahead and tell me the limiting beliefs you might have right now, and I'd love to hear from you. What limiting beliefs do you have right now that are hitting your ego and your intellect? But I'm not like them. I can't sing. I don't have a successful family behind me. I don't have money behind me. My mother never supported my dreams. Go ahead. Lay it all out. Lay it all out, because you got to get that out of your system. Britney, Beyonce, and Rihanna have something that you have inside of you. They just learned or were committed. Let's call it that. They were committed enough to turn something on inside of themselves that allowed them to do what was necessary. Do what was necessary to succeed. So my question to you, are you doing what's necessary to be in your soul, to be thriving? And when I say that, you may be saying to yourself, well, I don't really want to work that hard. It's because you're depleted. I'm not saying you have to work that hard, but chances are, if you're a professional woman, you're probably overworking to prove your worth. You're probably overworking to either people please or be a perfectionist. That's not getting you where you want to go, is it? Our clients don't work as hard as they used to work. Our clients are navigating their power in a new way, and they've learned what Britney, Beyonce, and Rihanna have. That is the commitment to move through obstacles, the commitment to get in their soul's power and truth, and to operate from that perspective. You see, you're probably doing it all wrong. You're efforting in the physical world. You're working harder to try to prove something because your soul is depleted, and that is a real energy drain. When you're working hard to prove yourself and your soul is depleted, you go home at night, or you leave your work from home office and you're spent. You're spent because everything that you're working on is against your inner knowing. After a while, it gets to be such a habit that you don't even think that there's something wrong, because you're doing it all the time. And you know what? Chances are your friends are doing it all too. And so you're commiserating, this is how it is to work. This is what it's like to be a professional woman with a family. No, no, no. When we own our soul's truth and power, and when we have that become the biggest part of who we are able to overcome obstacles. We are able to live in a zone of growth that most people would call uncomfortable. One of our gals newly graduated from our 12-week workshop. She took me up on some coaching from this past week and decided to test drive her dream car. She was at the Mercedes dealer, test driving her dream car. Why? Because she's getting in the mode. She's getting herself into an identity. Britney, Beyonce, and Rihanna, again, when they weren't on the biggest stages, when they weren't in the biggest concerts, they got themselves ready. They got themselves ready by doing the inner work. And your comfort zone keeps you out of that running. Your comfort zone keeps you in the obstacles. Your comfort zone of who you think you are and what you're supposed to be doing is keeping you out of your growth zone, because your growth zone is outside your comfort zone. Britney, Beyonce, and Rihanna got outside their comfort zone. They grew as artists. They had coaches. They had trainers. They had managers pushing them outside their comfort zone. You got to have some of that. You've got to have someone helping you get outside your comfort zone and get into your growth zone. Do you have that person? Do you have the person who's not only helping you expand your idea of self, but also giving you the strategies, the very exact strategies to execute on, the very exact words and the way to present yourself in an interview for that next level up? We recently helped a woman leave academia. She was teaching at a community college, and it was dwindling on her soul, and it was dwindling on her coursework load, and there was no future there for her. She came into our workshop probably now about 16 weeks ago. She's been a grad for a little while. She came into our workshop, and she was so committed and so coachable and so resourceful and ready to make decisions for herself. She up-leveled into a corporate role with a great company that matches all of her core values. As a matter of fact, the senior VP reached out to her to talk to her about how she was going to support her as a working mom. Yes, there are senior VPs in HR who are pushing the corporate culture to be friendly to working moms. And this client of ours is so happy to be in that new role. She's so happy to have made the pivot. She couldn't have done it on her own. She couldn't have stretched outside of her comfort zone, and she couldn't have done the strategies that we helped her with. Not because she's not smart. She's very smart, but she didn't have the toolkit. She didn't know how to use the toolkit. Did you ever use a drill for the first time? It can be a little tricky, and it can also be very dangerous if used incorrectly. Britney, Beyonce, and Rihanna all learn things from others that they didn't know the first time. They learned how to make dance moves. They learned how to use the stage. They learned how to use their musicians behind them. They learned that it was okay for them to be up front. They learned how to be in their power. And it's when they're in their power that they're performing the best. So you've got to have people who are pushing you outside your comfort zone. You've got to have people who are teaching, coaching, and allowing you to see a new version of you. When you have a coach who says, I see you in that director role. I see you in that VP role. I see you in that chief operating officer role. I see that for you. Let's now create the pathway to help you get there and land that job. So when you're interviewing, they see you in that role as well. Wouldn't that be fun to have a team of coaches who saw your truth and your power and your future before you did, who saw your superstardom, who saw your greatness, and then gave you everything you needed to bring your soul back, to work through all the negativity and bullying and toxic and promotions you haven't received, to have you work through the stuckness and the stagnation that you've put up with, to help you move through those obstacles, because there's more than one obstacle to get into your greatness. There are obstacles along the way, and that's what a great coach will do. We will help you overcome each and every obstacle along the way. It's part of how we grow as humans. We're going to have obstacles. We're going to have challenges. If you expect this to not include that, you're in denial, and your nervous system is so depleted that it can't imagine another obstacle or another challenge. Please, no, make it easy for me. That's not how our Creator put this together for us. The path forward is to move through the obstacles, not to be pushed back because of them. But this is what separates the superstars. And you don't have to think of yourself as a superstar today. I know there's a superstar in each and every one of us. I know that to be true because I know who you were made to be. And that is a shining star of all of the talents that you bring to the table. Can I hear an amen to that? And for those of you who are my clients who have found your true soul superstardom, who have found that right path for you, who have found that next up-level job, who are more happy and more excited and more engaged in life. Just recently, one of our awesome grads sent us one of her best friends to work with. And she said to her best friend, who had been sort of trying to figure it out on her own, they're going to help take care of you. They're going to put you on the path. You'll have everything you need. And we are helping her friend now advance her career and see how awesome she is, and all that she brings to the table is a whole nother level than she even thought was possible for her. You see, we know what the roles in the world looks like out there. We know what the possibilities are. We help women land jobs in every sector, every day, every week long. And we're working with women to continue to up-level. Lean in for a little secret here. The more you move up in your career, the more you're going to be at the table of decisions. The more that you're at the table for decisions, the more you're going to influence your work, your workplace, and your team to the positive. If you're listening to this message, I know that you're an awesome human being. And probably 99% of you are women. When women are at the decision-making table, we make decisions coming from a different perspective. I want you at that decision-making table. I want you making decisions for your team, for your company, for your organization. The higher up you go, the better it is for you as a human being, for your financial future, your family, enjoying life. The higher up you go, the better you will be as a human on this planet, and the more power you will have in the world to impact and influence. Thank you, Erin, for your comments. So awesome. I'm just gonna put those on the screen. I gotta sit up in my chair a little bit for that one. Thank you so much, Erin, for your great comments. Your ideas of who you can be are probably limited, but I know in your heart and your soul, you have a desire. You have a bigness inside of you that maybe no one told you how to do before. Maybe you don't believe it, but you feel it. Every woman we've ever spoken to on one of our career clarity calls, that's mofall.com/live clarity. Let me stick that on the banner. mofall.com/live clarity. Every single woman we've spoken to on these calls has a dream and a desire that seems to be so far out there, or it seems like they're asking for too much. You're never asking for too much from your Creator. You're never asking for too much from your Creator, but you have to have the commitment to go outside your comfort zone and into your growth zone. When you stretch, you're going to hit these problems. Oh, that problem. Oh, that obstacle. Oh, that. And left on your own, your ego and your intellect will pull back. Oh, there's a problem there. Nope, not for me. Oh, I didn't get accepted to that first interview. Oh, I'm not going to try. I'm going to tell you what, most of our clients have interviews and have final interviews where they don't get a job the first time or the second time. That doesn't stop them. That just fuels us now with greater coaching. Take it up to the next level. Take it up to the next level. You think Britney, Beyonce, and Rihanna were perfect in their first concert? You think they felt perfect in their first concert? You think they were in their flow and in their power in their first or even second concert? You think the first time they stepped out on a stage with 10,000 people, they weren't like, oh, I don't know if I can do this. But they had people behind them telling them exactly what to do, how to believe in themselves, and help them practice and get into the mindset and the soul power that was congruent with that performance. And that's what great coaches do. That's what we do each and every day for and with our clients. I want to implore upon you, if you're here listening to this message today, whether it's live or the recording, I want to offer this to you. Now is your time to claim your greatness and to stop living as if you don't or can't. It is now the time to get out of the problems, get out of the challenges, get out of all of that and tap into the magic of what your creator has for you. Your creator has magic. But if you're busy complaining, if you're busy playing small, if you're busy wallowing and not getting the promotions, if you're busy with a toxic boss that you think you have to put up with because there's nothing better for you, you're not going to tap into the magic. And when you listen to your soul's desire for growth, you begin to tap into the magic. That first move of booking that clarity call is your belief in yourself. mofall.com/live clarity. That first move is your belief in yourself. Now, when we talk to you on that clarity call, we're going to talk to you about what's not going in the right direction for you. What are you losing? What are you putting up with? Not only because we really want to help you see clearly, not just the defense mechanisms, not just the story, but clearly what's holding you back from your dreams. And if we can help you solve that, if what's in your way is what we solve in our KickAss Career Workshop, we are all in on you. And then we want to take you somewhere you've never been before. That dream job move, that higher sense of self, that superstar that wants to be recognized and appreciated. Look, you may not be a Britney, a Beyonce, or a Rihanna, but you want to have your stage. You want to have your show. You want to be appreciated and recognized for the superstar you are, whether that's in accounting, engineering, marketing, sales, healthcare, education. We cover it all. Every single woman wants to be a rock star in her own right, a rock star in security and information, a rock star in data analytics, a rock star in DEI, a rock star in HR, a rock star in marketing, a rock star in project management, a rock star at account management. You want to be your own rock star, and I know that. And we can help you get there. Your first step is to book that complimentary career clarity call. We're going to have a heart-to-heart conversation with you so that we can help understand your situation. mofall.com/live clarity. And again, if you're one of my clients, I would love for you to shout out and say hello. And so here's another woman saying, absolutely, I know you're hearing what I'm putting down, because beyond your obstacles, there is magic. Britney, Beyonce, and Rihanna went beyond their obstacles. They each had them. Oh, don't go telling me, oh, but they're beautiful and they know how to sing. They had obstacles. It's a part of the way it goes. You have obstacles. It's the part of the way it goes. But you have to be willing to get outside of that comfort zone of the obstacles you know and the things that are keeping you back, that are sort of taking you off the hook. Oh, I've got a toxic boss. Oh, I don't have this degree or that degree. If you bring education, experience, and expertise to the table and you're not getting paid your worth and you're not feeling your worth, there's work for us to do together. We want you to feel your worth. We want you to have better strategies about how to exert that worth in the marketplace so you can land a better job. When you're ready to absolutely be coachable, decisive, and resourceful, you will have everything that you need to up level. We've got a team of awesome coaches We've got a proven formula. We've got strategies and a community of women that is going to knock your socks off. Britney, Beyonce, and Rihanna don't have a thing on us. All right. We know how to help you be your own rock star, your own pop star, your own superstar. You have a star inside of you. And I know that once you get the help to reveal that star, your shining soul, and execute on the strategies to totally rock it, you're going to go places you haven't gone before. And again, as a reminder, it's outside your comfort zone. It's in your growth zone. Comfort zone, growth zone. Comfort zone, small, growth zone, big and expansive, where you are learning, where you are absolutely doing new things, where you are speaking differently, you are representing yourself differently. This is what a superstar does. And again, you don't have to be a Grammy award winner to be a superstar. You have to be the best version of you. And the best version of you, when your soul is shining, is absolutely in a better, more fulfilling job at a better, more fulfilling company. When we match your soul up with what your career can be and help you go after organizations and jobs that fit you better, and you're on that path that makes sense for you, and you're not all over the place. I talked to a woman earlier today. She's trying this, she's trying that. She's got an eBay resale thing. She's got this going on. And meanwhile, her core career is suffering so badly. But she's entertaining herself with all these other things out there. But she's suffering and she's depressed and sad that her core career is not fulfilling. This is a tragic disease that can be solved and can be repaired very quickly by what we do with our clients and the proven formula and the path that we have. We have a very proven formula that we take our ladies on. And again, back to Britney, Beyonce, and Rihanna. Their souls are leading the way. Their power and their truth about what they bring to the table is leading the way. Let that be for you. To lead with your soul. To lead with your soul means that you're cool being in your growth zone. To lead with your soul means that you're ready to break out of your comfort zone and expand into your growth zone, and to be learning and integrating and transforming and transcending all that you knew in the past. Yes, when your soul is leading the way, you can succeed at a level beyond what you think is possible. And you don't have to just take my word for it. Come to my website, mofall.com, and check out the interviews with our success stories. Watch those on my YouTube channel, or visit me down below, whatever website or social media channel you're listening to this on. I know that there's a client interview and a success story right around where you're watching this. Go ahead and comment on your question, but what I really want you to do, if you're a woman with education, expertise, and experience, and you're not where you want to be, book your complimentary career clarity call at mofall.com/live clarity. And let's help you rock your truth. Let's help you get into the nitty gritty. And if we can help you, we'll talk about what that looks like and how we do what we do. It may just be the very decision that changes your life forever. Finally claiming your superstar status. Whether you're IT, education, engineering, marketing, healthcare. Did I say education? An attorney, engineers, architects. If you're not superstar status with who you are and what your career is all about, we can more than likely help you. But we don't know that to be true unless we speak on a beautiful complimentary career clarity call. We'll see you on your call. It's mofall.com/live clarity. And if you're watching me here and you're one of my clients, please give a shout out like Aaron did. And please encourage your friends to take it up a notch as well. They're all superstars. We'd be happy to work with you. mofall.com/live clarity. We'll see you next time. Don't forget, you owe it to your superstar status to take it up a notch. Growth zone. That's your commitment for your week. Get into your growth zone and outside of comfort zone. Growth zone means you're learning, you're changing, you're doing new things, you're experiencing new things. Your growth zone is where your soul really thrives. We'll see you next time. This is Coach Mo, mofall.com and mofall.com/live clarity to book your complimentary career clarity call. We'll see you next time.